Hello everybody, this is Strawberry Singh, and today I'm going to be talking about two new releases from Vista Animations. They recently released female Bento head named Zoe and a female Bento AO named Zoe. So if you look in the description of the video, I'm going to have a link to a blog post. If you click on over to that blog post, you will get all of the information for both the head and the AO, as well as a link to another video that I will be doing about the AO. This video is about the Bento head today. So let me give you some more information about the head. The head is 2,000 lindens. The demo is free. Both of them are available in the Vista main store and their marketplace store, and I have a link to both of those from my blog post as well. The head is of course Omega compatible. You just need to purchase the Omega kit from the marketplace and then activate the Omega once, and then you're all set to go. So let me show you what we have in the folder. In the folder there's a piercing gift that you can open up, and it's just a tongue piercing, and then you can control it with the HUD. I'm not going to really show that in detail today, but I just wanted to let you know that the gift is in there. There's two bald bases, one made by YSYS and one made by ND/MD. And then there's a whole bunch of shapes. I think there's like 8 shapes, one by YSYS, one by MD/MD, and then the rest by Vista themselves. This is a really important note card that I really highly suggest you guys read for more information about the head. It comes with two HUDs, one personalized HUD and one main HUD. What the personalized HUD lets you do is it lets you customize the head using full perm textures to create your own skins and cosmetics. So I'm not going to actually show that today because that's not something that I do. You guys can check it out if you're wanting to make your own skins and cosmetics for the head. And of course it comes with one alpha layer which you wear to hide your default head, Second Life head. Then this is the head itself. It comes with rigged eyes and rigged teeth, and that's the main HUD, which I'm going to show you in detail. Now, to get the voice trigger to work to move my lips like this, you have to activate these gestures in order for this movement to work. It says it was made for Diana and Leah, which were the previous heads, so there's a little bit of kind of like winking and so forth. I don't think the voice animation goes that well with the head, so I'm just gonna deactivate it. Once you deactivate it, then it'll stop working, and of course you also have to turn off voice in world to make it stop working as well. This is the only thing that triggers the lips to move with voice. In order to make the lips to move with typing, it's in the HUD, and I'll show you that in just a bit. So those are all the things that come in the folder of the head. So I'm just going to kind of go over the HUD, the main HUD, really quickly. If you see over here, there's 5 circles over here. The pose will put you in a static pose. I'm not going to use that. I have my own pose right now, so you can adjust your head the way you want. If you click on the gear over here, the gear button right over here, it brings up a menu and it lets you, update it, get a redelivery, get the manual, reset it, the head or anything if something gets messed up. So that gear button is really important if you do mess something up, so you can fix that yourself. And then there's 3 different main tabs. So I'm going to go through each tab one by one. So the first tab is the Save Slots tab. You have 5 configurations that you can save for your skins and cosmetics. So let's say I put on a skin and a bunch of makeup and I like the way that looks on the head. I can actually save it just by clicking here and save that configuration, and then I can go back to it anytime I want. So you have 5 configurations that you can save. And there's also a tinting section down here. You can tint all of these parts of the head. You can tint the whole head, lashes, lipstick, shadow, skin, base, brows, and tattoo using the tinting HUD. So all of this section is in the first main tab over there. The second tab is the Skins and Cosmetics tab. So I'm just going to kind of zoom into my face a little bit. The Skins and Cosmetics tab, basically you have a shimmer slider which you can move to use the materials in the head to add more shine, bumps, and so forth to the head if you prefer. It also comes with skins from 3 different designers, from YSYS, NDMD, and 7 Deadly Skins. You can click on the eyes over here to get a landmark to these stores. And right now, currently, I'm wearing tone 5 of the YSYS skin. There's also a browless version in case you want to wear your own brows. I'll show you some of the other skins as well. This is ND/MD. So this is the darker tone and this is the lighter tone. And of course it also comes with a browless version as well, if you like to use a browless version. And then there's the 7 Deadly Skins. I'll show you the lightest version of that and the darkest version of that. Really pretty skin as well. So I'm currently wearing the Tone 5 of YSYS. Then it comes with a selection of makeup by the store Art. You can go to the art store by clicking on the eye here. It comes with a few liners and some eyeshadows and different things that you can give it a try to see which one you prefer to wear. So I'll see, I don't know, you can see them there underneath. You can see the eye makeup and so forth. So I don't know, I guess I'll go with this one right now. You can also add shimmer to the eye makeup if you like. Same thing with the lipsticks. You can try on some of these lipsticks, and you can also add shimmer to the lipsticks. You can see the shimmer is showing up already. So you have a variety of lipsticks and makeups and eyeshadows that you can give a try. This is a really beautiful color. I'm going to go with the neutral color for now. Then you have a selection of 3 eyelashes. I'm wearing, I think, the middle one, but I'll show you those real quick. Doesn't want to res for me. Okay, that's the shortest, the middle, and then of course the longest is very, very dramatic. A little too dramatic for me. So I'm wearing the middle one, and then you have 5 options for hair base. The white, of course, you'll be able to tint in the tinting section that I showed you earlier. You have 5 options for brows as well. You can also use a blend slider for that. You have 5 different tattoos, which are kind of like moles and freckles and different things. So you can check those out. You can also use the blend slider for that as well. So I'm just gonna show you some of these. Some of these are like highlighters. Okay, so this is a tattoo all over the face. And again, you can also tint these in the tinting section as well. There was an option to tint the tattoos. I'm not sure if some of these are not resin. Okay, I think this is blush. And of course you can remove all of those tattoos as well. You have an option for teeth and tongue. You can pick the color of your tongue, and then there's different teeth options. I believe the 4 teeth are normal teeth, and then there's buck teeth, gap teeth, and vampire teeth. So you can try all of those out if you like. And then the alpha section, you're able to hide your ears and wear mesh ears if you like. You can hide your teeth as well if you want to wear different kinds of teeth, and you can hide your scalp to fit different hair. Then because it comes with rigged eyes, it also comes with 8 colors. I'm not actually wearing any of those colors. I'm wearing a new eyes from Abba Glam, which I'll have a link to from my blog post. But I'm not going to click on these right now, but you can check them out. And also play with the bumpiness, shininess, glossiness, and intensity with these. The Abba Glam eyes, I use the Omega applier to apply the eyes to my eyes, and they fit perfectly, as you can see. So again, you just have to activate where all the pieces activate the Omega, and then you can use Omega appliers. You can also change the color of your lacrimal conical as well. So that is the skin tab on that section. Oh, there's also neck sizes to fit your classic body and your second life body. So the final tab is the animations tab. So what we have here, we have moods and expressions and blinking and so forth. So I'm going to quickly go through these. You have 12 different moods you can choose from. This is the neutral mood, and it kind of just circles softly through different animations and so forth. I'm not going to show you all of them. Now, of course, you can actually enable different kinds of moods. So you can enable 2 or 3 moods, or however many moods all at once, and it'll just kind of cycle through randomly through all those moods. So I'm not going to show you all of them, just a few of them. So you can check it out over here. Flirty, a really nice moods, and there's like a seductive mood. These custom 1, 2, 3 are empty right now. I'm not sure if we're able to save something there, or there's going to be more released later on that you can install or something. But for now, those are empty, but you can try all of these different moods. And then we have expressions. So I'm not going to show you all of the expressions. And I think there's a video on Vista Animation's YouTube channel, which I'll link to. And I think they've showed quite a bit of the expressions, if not all. This is a beautiful smile. I like that. It's kind of like a seductive smile. And then, I'll show you. If you press this play button, it'll freeze the animation. If you press the smile, just the main button, then it's just going to go through the animation and then kind of finish it like that. But if you want to have it frozen, then you press the play button and it'll stay like that. So I'll show you a few more of these. Maybe I should play them because I think it might be faster if I hit play. Let's see, because it'll go into that animation faster. So there are quite a lot. There's 27 expressions that you can play with, you know, just to get an idea. And I do have to tell you that this is Zoe, the Bento head. They've also released Zoe, the Bento AO that goes along with the head. And in the head, there's also Bento facial animations. So I'm gonna check out the video for the Bento AO as well. I'm gonna go into detail and show you all of the animations and so forth that come with it. So these are all the different expressions. You can try them out. You can also save some sequences over here if there's some certain sequences that you like. So this talk section is actually not for voice. So if I turn on my voice in World and I've disabled those chat gestures and then I turn on this talk, you see that my voice is, my lips are not triggered. So this talk area is actually for, I'm going to turn off my voice in World. It's actually for typing. So if I were to say hello, her lips will move like that. I can go to as well. There's two different ones and her lips will move. This one, I think that 2 seems to be a little bit sadder. If I turn that off, then she won't have her lips moving. So this is just for triggering your lips with typing. This is just a stand on and off. You can turn that. I have the blinking off for some reason right now, but you have 2 choices of blink speeds over here, slow and kind of fast. I have the eyes AO on, so that's why she's kind of looking directly in front of her and her eyes kind of naturally move a little bit here and there. I can turn the AO off and then she'll just follow my mouse around if you prefer that. And then you can also get her to position, look in certain ways, like if you want one eye to look that way or whatever, or move them both, if you can link them and move them both together and so forth. But I like to have the eyes AO on. And then there's also some static poses for mouth, so you can have it different positions. I'll show you those real fast. So those are the different mouth positions, and then there's static poses for the eyes, really wide, a little bit slightly closed, and then eventually you get to a completely closed eye. So that was all of the options in the AO section, and that was pretty much the whole HUD. So now I just kind of wanted to show you a few skins on this head. I don't have a lot of skins for Vista. Of course, you can also try Omega skins on this to see how they look. But I'm going to just try some of the appliers that were made for the previous Bento Vista heads. I'm currently wearing the YSYS that comes with the head. So I'll show you another YSYS that she recently released for Vista heads. It's called Morgana. And I'll have a link to it from my blog post as well. So this is what Morgana looks like, a little bit thicker. I do like her. I feel like she has a more sultry look with this skin, with this YSYS skin. So I do like the skin on her quite a bit. You guys can check it out in the store. And then Skinnery also released a skin for YSYS heads. It's called Audie. And I believe it was released at an event, but I'm not sure if it's in the main store right now. I should probably remove the makeup. I don't know if I, oops. I don't know if I did earlier. It's just making sure I remove the makeup so you guys can see. So this is the Audie skin from Skinnery. Very pretty as well. I'll link to all of these from my blog post. And then there was one from Details that she released. It was called Mandy. I'll show you what that one looks like. So this is Mandy from Details for Vista heads. Now again, this was made for a previous Vista head, so you can tell a little bit around the nose. It doesn't fit perfectly. But you can try it with other Vista heads if you like, or you know, maybe she'll make more. You can give it a try. And then finally we have Carrie from Insole, which is also another really beautiful skin. She looks a little bit more kind of a little bit frowny, angry a little bit, but I love it. I think very sophisticated. So that was it. So those were the 4 skins that I wanted to show you. Let me go back to the skin that it comes with. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all angles of my shape for this head. So this is, I don't know if you can see it from that angle. So this angle here, this is my shape. Really beautiful. I'm going to put on their shape. Now they have a lot of shapes, so I'm going to quickly show you just a few of them. So this is the YS shape. So it should kind of go with the skin. So this is the YS. It's a little bit shorter than mine, as you can see. A little bit droopier eyes. A lot more character, I think. Really pretty. So you can check her out. And then of course, I'm going to try one of the, let's try the model Zoe from Vista, just to give it a try. Also very, very pretty. Also shorter than me, obviously. So I'm going to use this shape and one of their bald bases. As you can see, the bald bases are actually, they're all you can modify them. They're all modified. My shape will also be modified, and I'll have it in my marketplace store soon. So with all bento heads, with any modifiable brow base, you can right click and edit, and then go into the eyebrows section, and you can mess with the eyebrows like that. You can the size. You can't mess with the density, but you can mess with the height like that, and you can mess with the arc, and you can mess with the points. So I'm going to undo the changes, and then also you can, if you're using a modify shape, you can right click edit. The 6 tabs that you can change on bento heads are head, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and chin. So I'm just going to quickly go over the sliders real quick, so to give you guys an idea of what you can change. Eyelash length won't work because we're not using system lashes, and eye pop is not rigged to bento bones. You won't be able to see the ears at all, but in the ear size, you can change the size of the ears, but you can't change the angle or the attached earlobes, but you can change the tips. So you can play around with those. Jowls don't work, neither does chin cleft, neither does upper chin cleft, but chin neck does, like that. And that was it. That turned out to be a really pretty shape. So, I mean, I feel like this head is pretty versatile, as all Vista heads are, and they're such a great price as well. I'm just going to undo the changes so you can see what a big difference that was. And I'm going to put my shape back on. So this is my shape, and again, my shape will be in my marketplace store either later today or tomorrow. I'll show you all angles again. Really beautiful head. I enjoyed playing with the sliders with it. I also enjoy it with the Vista AO, which I'm going to show you in another video. Make sure to click on over to the blog post for more information. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back soon. Bye guys.